discuss about the rules of debit and credits. Basically, debit and credits are the backbone of the accounting. Let's find out. Let's first redefine what is accounting. So let's start. Accounting is also defined as the process of identifying, measuring, and communicating economic information to permit informed judgment and decision by users of the information. Accounting. Basically, this is the basic accounting definition. Now I'm going to tell you, as you can also see on the screen. So accounting is the art of recording, classifying, and summarizing in a significant manner and in terms of money, transactions, and events which are in part at least of financial character and interpreting the result thereof. It is a part of bookkeeping. When you get a source of document, someone comes to you, like your company supervisor or rider comes to you, that I have bought this thing and here is a receipt of that goods. So how you can record that source of document in the software or in the Excel? You first have to define what is accounting. So accounting is the art of recording, classifying, and summarizing in terms of money, transaction, and events which are in part of at least of financial character, interpreting the result thereof. Now here come rules of debit and credit. Personal accounts either receive something or give something in the business. Alright? When goods are sold to them or amount paid to them, these are two different things. Goods sold or amount paid, they are the receiver. In the same way, personal accounts are giver. When goods are purchased from them or amount is received from them, according to this nature of personal account, the rule of debit and credit in the personal account are as under. Debit means the receiver. Let's suppose if I intend to buy something from your shop, and against that good I will give you money. So what you can do, you can you just do it to receive the money by debiting the money and crediting the dead goods. Here is the illustration. Suppose goods sold to Mr. Kunal. Here in this transaction, Kunal is a personal account as being the name of human beings. He is receiving goods because it has been sold to him. He will be debited in the entry as receiver. In the same way, in case of goods purchased from Kishore, the debited in the entry as receiver, as I told you. In the same way, in case of goods purchased from Kishore, the giver of goods, i.e. Kishore, will be credited. Bank LA will be debited in case of deposits into the bank, because bank will be the receiver of the deposit. If the amount is withdrawn from bank, the amount will be given by the bank. The bank will be giver as such credited in the book. It shows that we have to identify the personal account which will be in the name of person, firms, companies, and institutions. Let's suppose I'm going to buy something from your company and I have bought things in a bulk quantity. Now I cannot able to pay the cash against that goods. So I will make a check and I will deposit that check in your bank account. So what you can do, you just debit the bank and credit the sales. Okay, after that the bank will be the giver as such credited in the book. It shows that we have to identify the personal account which will be in the name of persons, firms, companies, and institutions. After that it should be verified whether the account is a receiver or giver in the transaction. If it is a receiver, it should be debited. Again, if it is a receiver, it should be debited. If I am receiving the money, I will must debit that amount. And in case of giver, if I'm giving the money to another person, like I bought something from other company or supplier, so I have a liability on me. I owe money on me to give him money against that good that I have purchased from him. It should be credited. Example. Now here I can show you the example of transaction that number one, goods sold to Kunal for $10,000. Now Kunal account will be debited to $10,000 and sales account to $10,000 credited. Being now after that you will put particulars, you can say it particulars or description, being goods sold to Kunal. Note here Kunal's account has been debited as per rule of personal account. Debit the receiver good purchase from Kishore for $8,000. It's example number 2 for credit. Purchase account should be debit to 8,000, to Kishore account 8,000 credited. Being good purchase from Kishore. Now note here Kishore Ali has been credited as per rule of personal account. Credit the giver. Now number 3, amount deposited into the bank $20,000. Now what will you go do? You just debit the bank account to $20,000 and to cash Ali $20,000. Being amount deposited into the bank, you will write in the description or accounts particular. Note here bank Ali has been debited as per rule of personal account. Debit the receiver. Now I intend to withdraw as a owner from my personal income or capital. Amount withdrawn from the bank $4,000. Cash account debit to $4,000 and the bank account credit to $4,000. Being amount withdrawn from the bank. Here bank Ali has been credited as per rule of personal account. Credit the giver. We should also take into the consideration the following rule in case of personal account. Debit the debtor, credit the creditor. Hope you will like this video about the golden rules of debit and credit. I will make more video about this so you can fully understand how we interpret with accounting with debit and credit. So in my second lecture I will show you some journal entries, that how we can make the journal entries into the accounts and the ledger and the account ledger. Hope you do like this video. Thank you for watching.